I'm going to show you how I bought this house for $162,000, flipped it, and sold it for $285,000, making over $65,000 all in 102 days without using any of my own money and without ever seeing this house in person. I create these videos because someone showed me a long time ago how to buy properties with no money down, and I want to show you how to do the same. There are a ton of deals like this out there. You just have to go find them. As you probably know, there's more millionaires created from real estate than any other investment vehicle. I love real estate because you can buy something with no money out of your pocket and create tens of thousands of dollars, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in equity in a short amount of time. It's houses like this that made me a millionaire by the time I was age 30. I bought over 1,000 properties totaling over $100 million, again, using none of my own money. Hi, my name's Tony Javier, owner of an Inc. 5000 rated real estate investment company. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how I found this property, funded this property with other people's money, and some sweet before and after pictures to show you what we did and teach you some lessons on how to flip properties. If you are new to real estate, this should motivate you to start investing in real estate. And if you are currently investing, I'm gonna give you some tips that are gonna help you up your game and give you some things that are really going to add to your investment business. Before we start, let's talk about the gentleman's agreement. Basically, I put my own time and money into these videos and I don't charge you anything. So if you could just do me a favor and like this video and subscribe, and also share this with anybody that might be interested in investing in real estate with you. One of the things I do is I tell people to talk to other people about investing in real estate as much as possible, because you never know whoever you send this video to may have money that will invest with you. And if you subscribe, you're gonna get notifications of videos that come out every single week. And I have some really good ones coming really soon. Investing in real estate is really simple, but it's not easy. To be successful, you have to have the right strategy and the right team behind you. When I started back in 2001, I had no money, no college degree, and no experience. And if I can do it, you can too. And that's why I put these videos together, is to inspire you and show you how to do it. This property is located at 30220 Hillcrest Drive in Ark City, Kansas. I love deals like this because these are right outside my major market of Wichita, Kansas. That's where some of the best deals are found, are right outside main markets. We found this property from our radio commercial. You guys hear me talking about TV all the time, but we also run radio commercials, and we do that for our clients as well. Once someone gets TV running really well, radio is a great thing to pair with it. They can really amplify each other. When we buy properties like this, the seller usually wants to downsize, move into a retirement home, or they just want to sell a house they inherited. And of course, sometimes they have financial issues. We position ourselves as the quickest and easiest way for them to get their home sold and get cash in their hand. When people sell houses like this, they don't want to show them, they don't want to stage them, they just want to get rid of them. So if you can give them a fair price and close quickly and take good care of them, you can find some really sweet deals. So the seller of this house in particular just wanted to downsize. They wanted to move into something that had less maintenance and better condition, and again, they just wanted to rid their hands of it. We offered the seller $140,000, and after negotiations, we settled on $162,000. We always start lower for two reasons. Number one, we never know what the seller is going to do, so they may take way less than we think we can pay for the property. And number two, you need to start lower to start negotiations, because the more you're able to come up, the more they feel like you're willing to work with them. We always tell the seller in our marketing that we buy the property as is and they don't even need to clean up, and that we can close on the day of their choice. The more things you can do to make it enticing for the seller to take your offer, then you need to do that. And a lot of what you need to do, and I teach my sales team, is to just ask a lot of questions. A lot of people just try and sell their services, but if you can ask a ton of questions in the beginning, you can get their motivation. So if they're wanting to move into a retirement home and they only need $50,000, you know that they probably have room to work with if they're asking $150,000 or $180,000 or whatever that number might be. So the seller accepted our offer, we closed in a few weeks, and after we closed, we put around $30,093.99. Here are some sweet before and after pictures to show you the transformation. On this one, the outside was the biggest transformation. If you look at the before picture, it's a mess. It's got outdated brick, the colors are very old school, and you can tell it's just an old house. But look at the after pictures. When I saw these pictures, I was absolutely shocked. I thought my team had sent me the wrong house. Look at this transformation. We like to use updated colors, which for the outside these days is kind of a lighter body and darker trim and garage door. And looking from the picture, I believe we even put a circle drive in to make this house look more high end. And check out this deck. The deck was just a mess. We actually didn't spend a lot of money on the deck. We just power washed it and painted it, and I think we may have replaced some boards, but most of this deck was already there. We just cleaned it up and made it nice and pretty. We actually didn't do a lot of work to this bathroom. We replaced the hardware. I think we may have replaced the faucets, might have replaced the fixture, but really just cleaned it up, nice coat of paint, and it just looks like a much nicer bathroom. On this one, I think we also painted the tub surround, which is a very inexpensive way to touch up a bathtub and a surround without spending a lot of money. As you can see from the living room, just cleaning it up, putting a new coat of paint and new flooring just makes a world of difference. The kitchen, we kept most of the kitchen, obviously a coat of paint, new backsplash, and a few other minor updates, and that's all for this kitchen. This actually is a very simple rehab compared to some of the projects we usually get into. And here are some other before and after pictures that you can take a look at. Again, we didn't have to do a lot to this property. Clean it up, paint, new flooring, and some other odds and ends. Let me take a minute to tell you about 10X TV. It's the buzz in the real estate investing community. I've been doing TV commercials for over a decade for my business, and several years ago started sharing my formula. Now there's over 100 real estate investors using my formula around the country and are getting amazing results. I call it 10X TV because you can get in front of 10 times more people, 10 times faster, with 10 times more credibility than any other marketing channel. So if you want to get high quality, motivated seller leads that aren't tire kickers, that are looking to sell and sell below market value, like in the property you see here, go to claimmymarket.com. We only allow so many people per market, and we are selling out a ton of markets. So if you want the celebrity factor, credibility, branding, and highly profitable deals, go to claimmymarket.com. And while you're at it, you can also talk to us about radio, which is where we found this deal. So before we get into the numbers, an investor tip. We manage all of our renovations. We keep full control of it, and we subcontract all of the work. This allows us to save a ton of money on not having to pay a general contractor, and we control the job. We also have 5 guys on staff that maintain our rental properties, and we send them in after the contractor's done to do a final punch list. This saves us a lot of time and a lot of money. We used to have to wait weeks for contractors to get bids and get back to the property to finish the job. And we save hundreds of dollars, sometimes even thousands of dollars on each job by having our own guys, and many, many more $1,000 by managing the job ourselves. So here are the final numbers on this house. We bought it for $162,000. We put $30,093.99 into it. After commissions, holding costs, and closing costs, we made $65,999.50 on this one house. Not bad for 102 days work. My team's work, of course. So another investor tip. Like and subscribe to this channel because I'm going to put out multiple videos like this every single week with tips on how to start and build a real estate business. And also, if you're in any kind of industry and own any kind of business, this channel is for you as well. And if you haven't heard of the gentleman's agreement, basically I put all of my own time and money into this and I don't charge. So if you can just do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe, that's all I'm asking for. So again, with this project, I didn't have to meet the seller. I didn't have to step into the property. I didn't have to manage contractors. I have a team that does all of that for me. And soon I'm going to do a video on how I put that team together. So again, watch out for that video. That's going to be a good one because I used to do everything myself until I figured out how to build a team. So I only have to work a few hours a week on this business like I do my other businesses. Most businesses go out of business in the first few years. And I've been fortunate enough to build many 7- and 8-figure businesses. And I want to show you how to do it so you don't make the same mistakes I did, and so you can build that longevity to the last decades like I have in my businesses. Remember, in real estate and even in business in general, people think it takes money to make money. While that may be the case, that doesn't mean that it has to be your money. We actually fund these deals with other people's money and pay them a very nice return. I've actually done over 1,000 of these deals totaling $100 million, and we couldn't do it without those investors. And if you want to watch another video like this or how we raise money for our deals, go check out these videos here.